As you know, we don't just ask the tough questions. We make sure that when someone in power says they're going to fix a problem, they do it.
Well, tonight, a safety problem for students that we exposed 7 months ago is still happening, and we want to know why it wasn't fixed. Phoenix Elementary Middle School in Hampton, that's off Big Bethel Road, has terrible traffic problems.
During drop-off and pickup, cars block driveways, and this road making it a nightmare, a traffic safety nightmare. The superintendent said there was a plan to fix it back in October, but they haven't yet. So we sent 10 on your side's Andy Fox out to get some answers. Andy.
Tom and Alvita, we went out on Tuesday, and I'll tell you what the Hampton Police Department did on Wednesday at the end of this report. First, some neighbors consider the school system's lack of action as failed promises. That 7 months later, the problem seemed to be getting worse. Getting worse, and attitudes are getting nasty.
We've been getting the brush off.
Brush off by Hampton City Schools, says Kevin Ferrara, who shot this home video showing the traffic concerns in his Michaels Woods neighborhood behind the new Phoenix Pre-K-8 school.
There's so much traffic, and you mix the traffic with the children, and it becomes a huge issue, a huge safety issue.
Children are dropped off in the neighborhood. Many run across the street in between cars to get to Phoenix. Parents drop off their children because they don't want to wait in inefficiently long lines at the Phoenix school. And Michaels Woods is the closest place to do this without going on school property. This parent in the red car is doing it and stopping in a no standing zone and in front of a driveway. See that? It said no standing. You dropped your child off there. Okay, it says no standing. They don't want you to do that. Go around to Big Bethel Road and take them in that way.
All right.
Okay.
Have you seen those lines around there?
Yes, I have seen the lines, but that doesn't mean you come into the neighborhood. Many parents also park their cars, leave them, and take the kids to school. In October, Hampton's deputy superintendent promised changes were on the way.
We want safety for our children, and as I've mentioned, we are working right along with the city, traffic engineering, and Hampton Police Department to come up with some sort of a solution in the back that is going to be safe.
But 7 months later, there's little change. 5 new no standing signs have only succeeded in moving the problem farther down Gray's Landing. Many, like James in this car, ignore the signs altogether.
You were parked right under where it says no standing.
I know, but what I'm saying is, I know I did not pay attention to the sign because it usually says no turn around, no turning around at that point.
Do you think the Hampton public school system has let you down?
I personally believe they have. We've made several attempts to talk to them to get some sort of
Do you think they're blowing
remedy.
you off?
I believe they are.
Moments later, another car pulls up right under the no standing sign. 10 on your side reminded drivers of that. You aren't allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that. No standing. Sign, no standing. And now he just left, so. All right, there you go. There you go. Keep on going. And when neighbors complain to the parents, they often get reactions like this. Disrespect.
It's only for an hour.
It's only for an hour a day, she says.
Only for an hour. Move. Yeah. 30 minutes into this terrible way to start the day, Hampton police show up. That car down there, parking in front of a driveway, getting a ticket. Or you're right in front of the driveway.
So everybody park in my driveway all the time.
Well, but that doesn't make it right.
That's right.
And now you got to.
I got you, baby. I'm sorry. No problem.
The officer also gives tickets for cars that are double parked, partially blocking the street. We left Michaels Woods and drove to the Phoenix front door. What we heard time and time again, people are dropping their kids off there because they don't want to wait in line here. I mean, school started 10 minutes ago and there's still a line to get into Phoenix. Look at this, 9 cars deep, 10 minutes late. This crossing guard does nothing sitting here. Part of the solution may be to open this yellow gate, let the cars come onto school property, drop off the children, then exit back through the gate. Keep traffic moving, keep the police presence in the neighborhood during rush hours, and make the neighborhood a non-drop-off zone.
Now with the opening of the school, we have upwards of 70 cars. Parents, as you just saw, that think it's no big deal, but it is a big deal for us because we have to endure it every day.
Yeah, they have to endure it every day. Following our visit on Tuesday, the Hampton Police Department decided to place a crossing guard inside the neighborhood, not only to help the children across the street, but to educate parents about what to do and what not to do. As for the Hampton City School Superintendent, Dr. Linda Shiflett, she refused an on-camera interview, but gave a statement that included this: as concerns have been expressed, we have met with neighbors, either as a group or independently. Kevin Ferreira says the school system has failed to return any of his emails or calls for any type of a meeting on this issue. So there is a great divide there. We're hoping that 10 on Your Side has intervened in a positive way. The crossing guard helps. We'll see what happens. Keep on top of it.
Frustrating out there.
It's tough to come up with answers on that, but we'll get them.
Thanks, Andy.